Quiet front foot. Turn it. I like that. I like that. Looking good. When was your last game?
Sunday.
And do you feel like you're doing the same exact movements in the game?
On Sunday I didn't do very well, but on Friday and Saturday.
You did good? Now, and do you... Yeah? Good.
Yeah, Liv and Lila hit home runs.
Oh, yeah?
And Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny did. Oh, so you guys are all on the same team, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The fence.
Right there. Wow. The whole crew, huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
It didn't go over though.
Just hit the fence. That's close enough. You haven't got your first home run yet?
No, I have.
You have? Okay. Yeah, I think early in the year, right? Yeah. There you go. All right, let's go. 5 more. 5 more of those. Quiet front foot. Turn it. Great job. Yep. And I want the reason that heel lands, I want it to be because of your hip rotation. Hips. Boom. And that hip just slams that heel into the ground. Ready? Turn it. Great job. I'm going to move this tee back a little bit so you're not throwing your torso forward. You're not pushing it. And instead of going push, it's more of a turn behind it, okay? So focus on turning behind that tee. Turn. Better. Let's go 1 more. Turn behind it. Try to stay low. Try to go here. Boom. Instead of here. You don't want that back leg to straighten out. You want to rotate, and that naturally makes your back knee down. Not push this way, okay? Go ahead. Turn. Much better. All right, good. All right, we'll take this. Okay, and I'll have you grab your bat. Let's just work on our low trigger swing. I'll borrow your bat real fast because I got to walk you through your low trigger swing. A leg kick hitter would do this. 1, load, right? Trigger the hips and then swing. With your toe tap, you're going to go here. Hips, create that hip-shoulder separation. So when I say load, you're going to go here. Load, that's your load. Okay, so it's not just getting here, because that would be your leg lift if you were a leg kick hitter. But since you like to just go toe tap, your load is going to be here on landing. Learn how to start the hips and keep the front shoulder back so you create that hip-shoulder separation. You don't want to go here. Hips and front shoulder, okay? So it's load, trigger, finish. Boom, okay? Just don't get a ground ball like I did. Right. Here we go. Right back up the middle. Load. Hold it. Hold it right there. Hold it. Swing. Okay, just make sure your eyes are behind this tee, right? And your head never moves. 0 head movement. Load. Hold it here. Go. Yep. 0 head movement. Good. Hips. Finish. Good job. Keep your head right here. 0 head movement and maintain that tilt over the plate the whole time, right? Eyes at the pitch to the start. Nice and relaxed. Right, reset. Go ahead. First tap. Go ahead. Hold it. Create that good hip shoulder separation. Stay loose. Head never moves. Go. Good job. One more. First tap. Finish. Great rip. Last one with the inside pitch. Then we'll mix it in with the pitch down the middle. Then we'll mix in the inside pitch. Go ahead. Feel that hip shoulder separation. Go. Okay. All right, little breather. Now we'll mix in the inside pitch, right? Same exact mechanics. Now you just want to feel like you're really keeping your hands inside the ball. So real fast hip rotation and keep your hands right along that white line in the batter's box. Never let your knob get around the ball, okay? Feeling good? Swing feels good right now?
Yeah.
Good. Here we go. Go ahead. Hips. Finish. Okay. Now make sure we watch the screen right here. I did block you. Yeah, I did. So when you get to your load, make sure you're not here. Make sure you're here. So you want the back elbow to be even with that, with your fist and your back shoulder. Try not to have your hands down here, because what that does is then you're going here under the ball. I want you to get connected immediately right here. So this move is kind of hard to get this move here, if you're like this. Okay, here we go. Keep your hands up and you could relax your elbows a little bit, right? Go ahead, first tap, create that separation. Exactly, hold it here. Nice and relaxed. Stay loose, just like that. Finish. Okay, eyes on T. How'd that one feel? Did it feel more comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice and loose. Relax your elbows. Go ahead. Separate. Hold it. Okay, not bad, not bad. That was a great pop right there. Uh-huh. And with this feel, what we're trying to accomplish here is starting that swing, right? So when you go here, you're starting with the hip rotation and still keeping your hands back, not committing with the upper body at the same time. Okay, feel that stretch. Here we go. Quiet front foot, hands up. All right, reset, reset. Make sure you're not quad dominant where your knees are in front of your feet like this, right? When you get to your load, you got to go here. Boom, butt out. Butt out, quiet front foot. So it's here. Okay. All right, narrow down a little bit. Get this back foot under you. Feel like that back foot, that back leg is under you. Ready? Quiet front foot. Hold it right there. Are your knees covering your feet? Okay. So right now you're like this. I want you to be here. Butt out. My knee is not here collapsing in front of my foot. Right here. So you need a little bit more tilt and stay a little bit taller. Feel like you're that. Feel like you're stacked up on this back leg. Right, nice and relaxed with your hands. Butt out. Quiet front foot. Hold it there. I don't want to hold your back for you. Hold it. Hips. Finish. That's way faster. Way faster rotation on down. That's huge. So what we're gonna do every couple reps is we're gonna check to see if your knees are collapsing in front of your feet or if you have good posture, good tilt here. Okay? We don't want to land here at all. When you're quad dominant, that makes you drift before you rotate. When your butt is out, chest over, you immediately just start to turn. Okay? You don't want to be here because then when you rotate this first. Okay? Here we go. We'll go two more inside pitch. So it's butt out, quiet front foot. You could start nice and relaxed. Hold it. Check your knees. Could you see the front of your feet? There it is. There it is. Hold it there. Boom. Right. Hips only. Hold. Finish. That felt better?
Mm-hmm.
You've done a great job with the mechanics because this is exactly what I think we talked about this, a month or two ago? And now you're getting it down every single time. All right. Butt out, quiet front foot. Hold it. Check. Is your back knee coming to foot? No. Keep it up right there. No, that was good. That was good. Reset. It was perfect. I'm gonna ask you so you could look at it, right? So if you see this, you're like, oh yeah, I'm off. Let me restart, and then it's boom. You get that feel. You should feel it right here when you do that load the right way, right? Here we go. Go ahead, hold it. Hips, finish. Good. All right, let's go outside pitch. Little breather. If you need to sip your drink, feel free at any moment. This one looks good. This one looks good. I still want you to work on this, especially off the tee. Let's perfect this feel right here. Okay, here we go. Quiet front foot, butt out. A little bit too heavy here. A little bit too heavy. I want this foot to barely be on the ground. Barely. Like if I were to kick it out the way or push it out the way, it would go like this. Because most of your weight is going to be back here. And then when we go hip rotation, that's when we get to that 50-50. Okay? So go ahead. Quiet front foot. Barely get exactly. Hold it. Stay a little taller. Hold it. Hips and fire. Go. Okay? Just got under it. Keep your eyes right on this tee. I'm gonna go a little bit higher too, just so we could force you to go from here to here. If you struggle with this high pitch, little by little, you start to clean up certain things in your mechanics. So that's the goal right now. Here we go. So stay at that same height. One. All right. Keep your hands up. Don't drop them. Straight line down to the ball. Go. That's good. Believe it or not, that's good. I know it was a low line drive, but that low line drive turns to a shot in the gap in a game. Okay, so let's build up that muscle memory right there. Here we go. Hands up, quiet front foot. Hold it. Do you feel quad dominant or do you feel the hamstrings? Be honest. Do you feel the front of the leg or the back?
The front.
Yeah, I could tell. So make sure that's not the case. That way we don't get pushy in our swing. It's butt out like I'm on a chair. Boom, right here. Okay. One, one, and then we turn. We want to maintain that tilt throughout our swing. Okay, so feel that tilt over feel. Okay, here we go. One, get the butt out a little bit more. Hold it, exactly. Hips only, hold it, finish. That's a shot. And if you could get that result 9 out of 10 times, every time you hit that outside pitch and off the tee, those turn to shots in the games. Okay. You can't try to get under this outside pitch. It's a short, straight line down to the ball. At least that's the feel. Okay, get the butt out and quiet front foot. Hold it. Get a little taller. Not your chest. Keep that chest over the plate. Get up, 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 up. Exactly. Now tilt a little bit. That's the feel. Look at your back knee. Is it covering your foot? No, it's not. It was perfect. Keep it right there. Hips only. Hold. Hands up. Straight line down to the ball. Go. Great rip. And we're saying straight line down to the ball, and the ball is going to the outfield. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a mental thing. Going down to the ball is not physically what's going to happen. It's a mental thing, okay? Because if you use your hips first, no matter what you do, your hand's going to be working up through the zone. Okay, great stuff off the tee right there. Now we're going to do a couple drills from flips, and we are going to swing different bats. So what are you swinging here? 32, 22?
Yeah.
Perfect. 32, 22. So you got these 3 bats. You're going to go one. First round is second round will be red. Third round will be green. And we'll keep this here for your bat path. You know what I mean by bat path when I lay that PVC down? Yeah, you've been doing that for a while, so you should know it. Swing looks real good. Mechanics look real good. Just check for that quad dominant stance. Sometimes I'm going to fake you, and I want you to look down and see if your knees are collapsing in front of the feet or if you have that good posture. Sometimes I'm also going to fake you, and I want you to look on this screen and see if your elbows are above your hands or if your hands are up right here. Okay. You out of here? Yeah. Bye, Elena. I'll see you later. Hit that gym. Hit that gym. Don't be scared, Alina. Come on now. All right, let's go. Softball, baby. Let's go. All right, so we are gonna do a couple drills here, guys. So I'm gonna move this view over a little bit, change up the view a little bit. That way you guys can see our drills. I'm gonna squeeze right in here.
High five.
Right here. Gotta get rid of this right here.
So cute when they're young.
Yeah, for real.
Old and they give you attitude.
Oh yeah, right. That's how it is. I be thinking about it every day. Like, oh man, this is for now. This is for now. Alrighty. So first thing we'll do, we got to work on your high pitch posture, which means you're ready to hit the pitch at the top of the strike zone. And if you have to adjust to the low pitch, you could easily do that by just adding more tilt as you swing. Okay, so I am going to focus on the top of the zone right now, and I'm going to go with weighted balls to force good contact quality. Okay, so when I mean quality contact, you'll see sometimes you're going to get a good line drive, and I'll say not good or 0 for 1 or 0 for 2, whatever the case is, right? So that means this ball has too much backspin, too much top spin. I want this thing to look like it's floating right back at the L screen. I don't want it to be spinning too much because that means you got under it or on top. Okay, so hit this thing right in the middle, square it up, and try to drive them off the L screen. So you're gonna go open stance with the heavy bat. Remember your open stance? Yep. Coil back. That's good. Now, if you watch this replay, you'll see that you didn't use your hips. How do I know? Because your back heel is still on the ground. If you just stand here and turn your hips, front and back hip, both legs start to move. If we continue this move, back knee drives down, back heel comes up. So if I see that your back heel is still on the ground, that means you didn't really rotate the pelvis. Okay, here we go. Now that's a good rep right there. Here we go. Go all in. You're only getting 4 reps with each bat, so go all in. Okay. So on that one, watch your replay. Off balance because you collapsed. You're going here. We definitely don't want to do that. We already have good posture here. Now we're going to take our upper body over our back leg right here. Over your back leg. We're not sinking down. We're going tilt and now go over your back knee. Think about your front shoulder getting behind your back knee. Okay? Your back leg never moves. Once we're here, right, that back leg never moves. 1, same shape. 2, same shape. And we take that right into our swing. Okay? No collapsing down. Here we go. You definitely collapse down again. Watch this. Okay. So get that back leg under you. I want you to feel like my back foot isn't here. It's under me. I'm stacked up on it. So go ahead and stack up on that back leg. Get your upper body over your back leg. If you look down, you should see your knee right under you. So shift your weight, right? Shift your weight over. And now slightly bend and hinge into this back. Exactly. Now this back leg shape never changes. You're going to take your upper body over it. That's it. Hold it right here. Hands up. Okay. And this front foot is quiet. It should be able to come off the ground, no problem. That's it. Now, when you fire the hips, that heel slams down naturally and the back heel goes up. Okay. Here we go. No collapsing. Tilt forward, coil back. More hips. All right, let's go with the red and white bat. Now we go to softballs. It should be easier to square these up now. Ready? With this one, I'll have you go coil, uncoil, so wide stance, not an open stance, wide stance, and all you're going to do is go coil, uncoil. Boom. All right, here we go. Coil back. Make sure when you coil back, you use your hips too. So if you use your hips to coil, this happens. All right, so get the hips and the coil back. Coil back, turn the hips, turn the hips. No collapsing, no sinking into your back leg. Coil back, turn. Good. Try to go back up the middle with it. Butt out, coil back, turn it. That's what I'm talking about. Coil and uncoil as fast as you can. Coil back, uncoil. That's it. One more. Coil back, uncoil. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful. Little breather. Take a sip of your drink if you need it. We're going to go light bat next. Opposite field. All right, here we go. Now you're going to do the same exact drill. Coil, uncoil, opposite field though. All right. Your ankle feels good, not bothering you right now? All right, here we go. Coil back, uncoil it. Just got to weight back a little bit with the front shoulder so we drive it the other way. Good, good. Great rip, great rip. Last one. All right, little breather. Great round. Now we go heavy bat one more time. We're going back to the weighted balls, and you're going to hit weighted balls round 1 and 2. And then we go back to light bat, normal softballs. Switch up the view real fast. That way we see some ball flight. All right, ready? Here we go, weighted balls now. We're focused on contact quality, right? We don't want to see top spin, not too much backspin. Just make this thing float right back up the middle. Square it up. Tilt forward, tilt first. Tilt forward, coil back. Don't be late. That wasn't even late. That was no hip rotation. So you drop your hands because of that. Tilt forward, coil back. Turn it. That's what I'm talking about. Tilt forward, coil back. Oh. So late would be here. When you're late on it, you hit the ball here. When you don't rotate the hips, it's all arms. That's where you get here. This isn't late. This is your mechanics failing you. All right. So fire the hips faster, right? That way you don't drop your hands. Let's go. You're going back, red and white bat, red and white. You're going normal stance, your stance. Here we go. Nice and relaxed, right? Give me zero head movement, right? Quiet front foot. Hold it there. Watch this video. Watch how your knees are shaky. Your back elbow is above your top hand. You're literally here. Kind of like a little bit of instability in your legs there. Get the butt out so you're comfortable. You could wait here, no problem. If it feels uncomfortable here, that means you're quad dominant. Okay, here we go. Ready? Quiet front foot. Hold it. Keep that back heel in the ground. Yep, reset. The last thing you want to do is have your forward move and you jump out of your hinge. We hold that hinge and take it right into our swing. This is still the same shape I pretty much started out with. One, land it, take it right into your swing. Okay? Butt out, quiet front foot. Be patient. Drive this thing back up the middle. Quiet front foot. Better, better. One more. Hands up. Quiet front foot, butt out. I see the heel coming off the ground, so we reset. Okay, a little breather. I want to keep this under your back heel, right? So get in your stance. Right. Lift up your heel a little bit. Now step on it. Try to hold that there for as long as you possibly can. The only time your back heel is gonna come off the ground is when we continue our hip rotation. You see how my back heel is in the ground on my landing? Rotate, rotate still. And now when we continue our rotation, that's when you release that. Okay? So stay in there as you load. Okay, here we go. Butt out, quiet front foot. Great job. Great job. Reset. Quiet front foot. Now we're talking. Good. And take your time. As long as you feel it under your foot, it don't matter. Butt out, quiet front foot. Great job. There it is. All right, let's go to the light bat. We'll go with softballs now. You thinking about holding that under your back heel really force you to stay hinged into that back leg. Here we go. Quiet front foot. Drive it the other way. Just got around to control it. It's a lighter bat. It's about 5 ounces lighter than what you swing. So you really got to understand that and be patient and drive it the other way. It's easier to pull off on these. That's why I'm making you go opposite field with it versus anywhere pull side. Get what I'm saying? Here we go. Butt out, quiet front foot. Here, this way. Control it. Control it. Wait longer, wait longer, wait longer, and fire the hips. Quiet front foot. You're right there. One more. Come on. All right, little breather. I'm going to need another round with the light bat. Or you know what? Do this one with your bat. I need it to go oppo. Ready? Grab your bat. Here we go. Let's go oppo with it. We need it to go the other way. Right here. You got to wait longer. Remember, hip-shoulder separation. It's not tap and my shoulder opens up with my hip. It's tap, wait. Hips, front shoulder stays closed. And then we follow through, okay? Go ahead. Hold it. Better. One more. One more. Don't swing at that, right? That's a little bit too low. All right, little breather. Good stuff. See that white bucket behind you? That's there so you can sit on it, take a little breather. We're gonna add some drills to it now. Audio is gonna get a little crappy, guys, only because we just turned on the fan. It is a little bit hot in here, guys, so I need to give these athletes a little bit of a breather and enjoy some of that nice breeze. The audio quality definitely goes down, but priority is the athlete. So now we switch up the drills just so we can shorten up her swing a little bit. So we add some constraints to her swing. That way we eliminate the loopy swings. So here we go. All right, these are all gonna be pull side now. It's gonna be all pull side, and I'm gonna add a constraint. I'm gonna add a fence right here, so we do our fence drill, and we're really making contact out in front, driving it pull side center field. We are still be doing overload, underloads, okay? Do you remember what it felt like to try to hold that under your back foot? Okay, good. We can add this cap to it. That way you get this under your heel and try to feel it as you swing, okay? The last thing you want to do is jump out of that hinge, all right? The only reason we hinge is so we have power. So we don't want to lose that. We don't want to just get into it and then jump out of it. You could put those bats behind you. All right, so we have this, and notice how it starts a little bit closer to you. That lets you know you have to start connected, and then you release it through the zone. So you're real connected, real connected, real connected, then you release it. Throw your back elbow at it, connected, and now you see how everything is moving at the same time? Now you release it through the zone. That's why I have this side a little bit more opened up, okay? Everything is gonna be contact out in front right now, so we're going pull side. Go heavy bat first. This yellow cone represents the point of contact. I need you to hit the ball out in front. Hit. Let's check up on the chat real fast. Make sure we got everything in order. Make sure we answer a couple questions. All right, guys, now we see some ball flight here. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in right now. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, and if you don't, we appreciate you for tuning in anyways. Here we go. Heavy bat. Yup. Take a practice swing with that constraint right there. Go ahead. A little bit long. You felt that? Stay connected. That means more hips. Stay connected with that back elbow. Every time you hit the fence, tell yourself, shorten it up more. Shorten it up more. Good. Faster. Rotate the hips faster. Here we go. All right, go red and white bat. Red and white. In your stance real fast. I'm going to take you through that connected feel real quick. In your stance. Hands up. Butt out. Front foot. I feel like you're pulling your hands down. I want your hands to be up here. I literally felt like you pulled your hands down, all right? Reset. Butt out, hands up. Exactly. Now it's hips, 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 and get this back elbow here. That's a connected swing. Now all you have to do is turn the core and hips. Turn the court. No, turn the court exactly. Okay. There's no way your bat is moving to the ball if it's not with core and hip rotation here. It's not arms on their own. We get connected, boom, and now everything stays connected until we release. Okay, here we go. In your stance. Load it. And remember, I always say throw your back elbow at the ball. Now all you gotta do is turn, release it through the zone. Okay? Throw that back elbow at it, keep your hands up. Ready? Better, you got it to the right spot. Shorten it up more. You keep hitting that fence because you're here. Stay short, knob down to it. Better. One more. Still hit it. All right, go light bat. Also, swing faster, right? Swing as fast as you can. Tap the back of the plate. Make sure you're lined up with it. Hands up. Ah, it's a bad pitch. Has to be here. Try to drive it to center field. So you're going coil here. And then you're going drag forward. It needs to be just tap. And then we separate as we get that heel to land. Quiet front foot, separate, boom, hands up. Don't coil all the way back on your one. Little tap, and then you finish that separation, okay? Here we go. One more. Try to drive it to center field. Right here. Center field. Okay. Switch to your bat. So let's say the goal is to drive it to center field and you rolled over 3 times in a row. At least one time in between your reps, I need you to take a practice swing and just see if you could get that barrel to work this way. That's why we have this right here. So if I'm struggling to get the ball to center field and I rolled over 3 times in a row, I'm going to take a practice swing right along this PVC pipe. Go ahead and take one practice swing real fast. Load. Separate. Hold it. Uh-huh. Okay, so I saw your hands pulling off the ball this way a little early. Let's work down to the ball a little bit more. Okay, so in your stance, go ahead, quiet front foot, knob down right here. More turn, barrel down right here. Now look at the PVC pipe, it keeps going this way, so extend this way. And then your head never moves and we finish up. That's the finish I'm looking for. Okay, here we go, one more time on your own. Load it, knob down to it. Your hands are going up, uppercutting. We need to be here, here, here. My hands never go up this way. Okay, here we go. Load it, knob down to it. Connected, right? Now more tilt, barrel down to it. Now we need to extend, extension through. Show me on your own, here we go. That's a major difference, right? No uppercutting. That knob is working straight down to the ball. Knob down to it. No, hold on. Don't be here. Be here. Boom. Connected. Boom. Connected. Boom. We release at the end. Hold it. Knob down to it. Stay right here with the hands. Barrel down to it. No, don't push. Barrel down to it. Exactly. Extension. Again. Your hips never stop rotating until they stop on their own. Ready? One. Knob down to it. Keep your hands. No. Keep your hands here. Don't be here. Barrel down to it. Extension. Okay. We really need that. Let's go again. Load it. Extension. Finish. Okay. You could kick that cap out the way now. Does that feel different than what you're normally doing? Okay, so that's the feel we need to get. That is the feel we need to get. Here we go. Careful with these comebackers. Contact out in front. Same thing. Here we go. Now we got it. Real good. More tilt, extend through. That happens when you're pulling your hands off the ball, right? Stay in this direction right here the whole time. Hands up. Good. And that's a tough pitch. That's my bad. Eyes on it. You're going this way. Your front shoulder pulled off. Right? Stay right here. One more. Take a little breather. Let's pick these up real fast. Get rid of the strength. And now we'll just let her swing freely. Now we're going to go off the machine now. Now she can take that short to the ball field right into machine work. That's going to be our goal. All right, here we go. Now we're going to hit off the machine, guys. So we do shift this view over a little bit. We are going to shift this view over a little bit. That way we can see her have some success off of the machine. Should be a good one right here, guys. Should be a good one. She got a real good swing, real good for her age. So should be a good round off the machine. Got about 15 more minutes left to this session. And then we got 9 back-to-back. 9 hours back-to-back. We will be streaming for most of those sessions. But some players request no live streams. So we don't stream the ones that request no live streams. All right. Let's get this started up. We gotta lose a fan. We do gotta lose a fan. All right, we'll finish off with machine work. You got to take that short to the ball field right into the machine work, okay? All right. So at first it is gonna be a struggle since the net is still gonna be here. It's on you to shorten up your swing, right? And that net is actually open a little bit more, so that makes it a little bit easier for you. So it should be easier for you to make those adjustments. Open up the back a little bit, move the back over a little bit for me. Back the net. That's good right there. That's good right there. Let's see it. Careful, move up a little bit. All right, helmet on. Helmet just in case we gotta come back or off that screen. Faster hips. First tap, separate. Try to work shorter to it. Remember, knob straight down to it. Hands up. Good looking swing. Don't be quad dominant, right? Butt out, quiet front foot. 2 more. Out of the break. Stay tilted. Drive it over my head. She'll be able to make the adjustments. We just got to give her a couple reps. There we go. There we go. Stay low. You're getting a little bit tall when you swing. And you're dropping. Stay low and turn right to it. Butt out. There you go. A little bit more on top, right? You have to feel this. You have to. If you're here, no shot. Gotta be here. Down to it. There it is. There it is. Two. Eyes. Tough pitch. All right. Let's pick these up. Now we make it a little bit easier. We get rid of the constraint here. All right, now we make it a little bit easier for you. I'm going to get rid of this fence over here, all right? Now, did you feel like that fence was helping you stay a little bit shorter to it? All right, good. How's the wrist? The ankle? You hurt your hand too, right?
Yeah, my phone.
Is it good now, though? A lot of injuries, huh? 3, right? Hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it. God willing, God willing. Guys on YouTube, let's check out what the chat is saying. Yeah, here we go. We'll keep it on. We'll keep it on. Yeah, we'll keep it on. We got some great people tuned in. So let's go. Let's go. How's the view here? We got a good view? Decent view? Yeah, yes sir. Yes sir. Now it should be a little easier, but I am gonna go outside pitches, alright? Chat, I'm gonna go up and away. Up and away, because if we get her to get locked in with these high pitches, How we doing? She is going to be a complete hitter because she could dominate the bottom of the zone. Yeah, that's going to be tough to hit. That is going to be tough to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guys, after this stream, we are going to take a little break so we can charge up the mic. And we have a new client coming in here for the first time, so we don't usually stream the first time sessions until they get a little bit more comfortable with what we do. Great rep. So we will take a break from our live streams on this one. Don't jump, stay low. Don't get up. Watch the screen, watch it. So you gotta make sure you are not quad dominant. You're too good of a hitter to try to swing from here. This sets you up for failure right off the bat. The first thing you do when your brain says rotate, the first thing your body has to do from a quad dominant stance is drift to then finally turn. That's why we're hitting the ball here. That's why we're a little bit late and under it. If you immediately just go butt out like there's a chair behind me, butt out, quad front foot, now you're ready to rotate. As soon as your brain says rotate, your body just turns. But if you're quad dominant, which I'm seeing it so much right now that your front foot is even getting on the white line, like this, boom, right? You're setting yourself up for failure, and you got a bat speed above average. So you got way too much power and talent to get yourself in a position where you're set up for failure. As soon as I go here, butt out, ball's rolling down, get that hip shoulder separation. Start to separate and coil back. Okay, come on now. Check for it every time. When I fake you, check for it. There you go. Good, good. Just gotta go a little bit more on top. A lot more contact, guys. A lot more contact when she got out of that quad dominant setup. Now I want her to watch that replay. See that she is quad dominant on that last one, so that's why I didn't go with the rep. Same thing. You see how shaky you are here? It's because the quad dominant stance. If you go butt out, it's going to be easy to hold it. Instead of here, okay? Butt out. Easy. Butt out. And you hit a bomb. Butt out. Pretty good. Pretty good. And now you're able to pull it. A little roll over there, but at least she's able to pull it now. Little break. Last round coming up. This will be our last round coming up, guys. A lot of swings today, so we are happy with that. And for the most part, understanding the quad dominant stance is only going to mess you up. So so important that she gets that posture down. Butt out. Right to it. Just got to get her to get on top of the ball a little bit more. One. Good. Good adjustment by her trying to get on top because she sees she keeps getting under it. So that's a good adjustment to go ground ball. This is her first session in a little while. First session in about 4 weeks. She's usually here weekly. So if she's not timing up the machine perfectly, that's a bomb. Good rip. If she ain't timing up the machine perfectly, I don't really mind that too much. Now, she is a great hitter, so I will end this one with a little bit of flips. That way she has some success on the way out. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Last one. There you go. Way to finish strong. Good stuff right there. Chat, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. Really, really appreciate you guys. Please hit that sub button if you already haven't. Really appreciate it, guys. I am going to mute this real fast. Let's see how much charge we got on this thing. I think we should be good to survive it. Let's go. What's up, my man? How we doing, brother? Thank you for coming in today. Uh, yeah, we'll get ready for the next one. Swing looks good. A lot of swings in one day, so towards the end, it's normal for her to get a little bit tired. Okay, okay, okay. We gotta get this right here charged. Guys, I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. pretty good. I like the intensity. I like it. Uh, okay. All right. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna get a video of your swing from flips. Okay, front toss. That way I get your real swing, not your swing off the tee. A lot of times you'll see your hitters take a great swing off the tee, and then game time it's not the same swing. So I'd rather analyze your real swing. Okay, that's not only young players, that's every player. But all right, here we go. Get rid of this tee. Boom. What position you play?
Left field.
Left field.
And center field.
Okay, outfielder. I like that.
And he's a pitcher.
Any pitches too? Good, good.
He got a nice cut fastball,
Okay.
fastball and change.
There you go.
He
There
don't
you
throw
go.
the curve yet.
Not
But
yet,
his
yeah.
Cuts like a curve.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's good enough. That'll work real good off that fastball. Peace. Peace. There you go. All right, that's all I need. I'm going to take a look at that video real fast. We'll analyze it, build out a good game plan for you. There's some stuff that I already see that we could touch up on, but there's no better way than having that video right there to confirm certain things. All right, so if you get a little bit closer, right? Get a little bit closer. First thing we'll talk about is your stance, right? So in your stance, you're very quad dominant. Okay. So you see how your knees are kind of collapsing in front of your feet a little bit, right? That slows down your hip rotation. That slows down how fast your bat accelerates. Now you got a fast bat. I could already see it just by seeing your swing. But it's not only about having a fast bat, it's how fast does it accelerate? Does it start slowly? Does it start right when your brain says swing? You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a setup like this, the first thing that happens when you're quad dominant is a slight drift. Some hitters drift a lot more. Some have a tiny little drift. But even the slightest drift right there makes your swing start a little bit slower. Okay? So we're going to work on your posture. Just get you to tilt over the plate instead of just straight up dropping down here to get into your stance. And next thing we'll look at that also slows down the hitter's rotation is your front foot kind of blocks off your back foot. See what I'm saying? Now, if I see once we fast forward a little bit that this front foot lands even with your back foot, then we won't even touch that. We'll leave your stance exactly how it is. If I see that you start close, land close, then we have to work on that a little bit. Okay. Also, the grip right there, I see that you're going here, so you know you got to have your fingers lined up, right? That's something you've worked on before. Yeah, I could tell because you keep doing this. The only thing is, once you go back to your normal grip, you immediately go back here. So you're still rolling over a little bit early. Okay, but at least you understand that that needs to be your grip. So we'll keep touching up on that. All right. So for now, quad dominant stance, right? We got to get out of that quad dominant stance. Here we go. Exactly. Okay, I see that. Okay. Boom. Now, I don't just look at one swing. I want to take a look at a few of these. Yep, both times. All right, so you could see right here, if you look at your knuckles, your punching knuckle with your left arm is lined up with your door knocking knuckle on your right arm. We want to have the door knocking knuckles, both hands right there. That relaxes the arms, relax your wrists, and not only that, watch my arms. When I change my grip, look what happens.
Oh yeah.
Both my arms move closer to my body, so that creates a more connected swing. Okay, so up until now, what are some things we talked about already?
The knuckles of how it needs to be lined up.
Right there, boom, then, yep. Grip, the grip.
My front leg has to be lined with my back leg,
Okay, okay.
and
Most
and
importantly, the first thing we pointed out,
the quad.
quad dominant stance.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's keep it even more simple. Posture, which is quad dominant stance, having better posture, fixing up the grip. Okay. Now, one thing that's real important right here that definitely kills a hitter's power is instead of having a positive move, a forward move towards the pitcher, you're having a negative move. You're moving back towards the catcher when you load up. Check this out. Right. So you'll see your front foot. Once you load, come on. What's going on here? There we go. Sometimes the tech fails us. All right, there we go. So right here, you see how your front foot moves back?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this, back. And then you just land it and swing from there. That tells me this needs to be your stance. This right there, that should be your batting stance. Instead of you starting with your foot out here, start here so you gain ground to where you were when you started.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of moving back from the pitcher, right, you gain ground towards the pitcher, have a better positive move, right? All right, now, one thing you do great, let's point out the good stuff. You get into a good hip hinge right here. So you start quad dominant, but then you get into a good hip hinge right here. So I'm not even going to stress the quad dominant stance too much. We'll talk about it a little bit because you do a good job of going butt out and getting into that back leg. So that's huge. Okay, now we could create a little bit more separation. So I'll just take notes of that. I don't want to throw too much at you right now. So that'll be my main focus right there. Okay. A little bit of head movement too. All right, so we'll touch up on that, right? That's the basics. You see how your front foot is landing on the white line, your back foot is back. So we will talk about having your feet even, right? We'll keep it real simple, and we'll start off with that. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna keep this replay cam going. So after every swing, you get a 6 second delay to look at the screen and just make sure that everything looks good. All right. So if I say, hey, you're dropping your back elbow, next swing, take a look at your back elbow, see if you dropped it. All right. All right. So everything makes sense for now.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's get to work, my man. If you have water, you could bring it in the cage and just leave it behind that white bucket. That way you don't got to go in and out on your breaks. Where do we leave that? Guys, I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna grab my rug real fast, just because for young hitters I like using a different rug. What the heck is my rug? Okay. Got to use the rug real quick. Where we at with it? Where we at with it? All right, so since we're gonna be talking about where your feet start and where your feet land, we'll add a rug on top of this rug that we already got here. Right here. So we'll really be focused on where our feet start, right? Okay, so let's say my stance, I see that I have 1 foot on the 7 and 1 foot on the 1. And when I load, I'm right here, moving back to the 2, back to the 3. You already know you're not gaining ground, okay? So definitely start with your back foot on the 7 or slightly behind it, okay? Here we go. Oh, there you go. So the first thing, let's work on our posture, right? So you could drop your bat behind you, and let's just work with this PVC pipe. Hold on to this right here, okay? All I want you to do is work on the posture. I'll be right in front of you so you can copy me. Let's hold this PVC pipe right across your shoulders, right here. Just press it on your shoulders. Now go elbows up and get into your stance nice and comfortable, all right? Now, when I'm in my stance, I take a look at my knees, and I make sure that my knees aren't in front of my feet like this, where I can't see the front of my shoe. I go butt out till I can see the front of my shoes right here in my batting stance. That's it. That feels a little bit more comfortable than your normal stance?
Yeah.
That's better. All right, now we preset our back knee slightly inside the back foot, just a little bit. Move that knee slightly in. That's it. And get this foot straight. I see the black line on the 7. I want to exactly. Perfect. Okay, now elbows up for good posture. Nice and relax. Okay. Now all we're gonna do is go hinge into that back hip. Now stride in front of that too. Hold it. That's it. Now watch this replay. That's you gaining ground. Gaining ground versus moving back away from the pitcher. Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. All right, don't be quad dominant. Check for that. Check for that. Do you feel the quads more than the hamstrings? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure you don't feel the quads more. Get a little bit taller and more tilt over the plate. Butt out, butt out, butt out, butt out. There it is. That feels comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now all we do is hinge, get low, separate forward. Hold it here. What did you notice I did with your upper body once you went forward here?
Like lean down, kind of.
What did I do to your elbows, to your shoulders? I forced them to go back. Okay, so when you're striding forward towards the pitcher, your upper body's going back to control yourself from lunging.
Okay.
So if I don't coil here, boom, I'm gonna be doing this, lunging forward. Okay, so make sure you go coil back, gain ground. Okay, here we go. All right, start with that foot right there. Be a perfectionist, right? Get that foot right by that line. Feel that back leg right there. Good. So you're always starting now with the foot behind the 7 and right at the 3. Okay, and we gain ground just right in front of that too. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Hinge, gain ground. Hold it. A little bit too much, right? Hold it right there. Boom, right there. Have a good base. Have a good front leg, right? 50-50 landing. Perfect. All right, good. Back to the middle. So we hinge and we create separation. Don't be coiled yet. Start here in the middle. Nice and relaxed. Get taller, butt out. Taller, taller, taller. 1, separate. Hold it there. Okay, good. All right, now the next thing we do is we add our rotation. So we're going to go hinge, separate, turn the hips. Boom. We're going to take this PVC pipe right to the top of the tee. Okay, here we go. Elbows up. Feet straight. Remember, be a perfectionist, right? You got the lines to help you out. So the first thing you do before you even look at the picture is make sure you're perfect. Back foot, front foot, posture, everything. 1, separate. Hold it there. And now all you're going to do, turn your hips, turn your hips, turn your hips. Eyes down on the tee. Eyes down on the tee. Hold it there. 1. Hold it there. Hold it. Right there. Okay, reset. The hips lead the way. The hips make the back foot turn. Okay, so when you land, hips, 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 hips. That's why I finished like this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, make sure everything's perfect. Make sure everything's perfect. You got the numbers and lines to help you out. Your back foot was slightly behind the 7. I'm seeing that line covered up now. See what I'm saying? I want you to be a perfectionist and just work on this, having your feet in the same spot every time. Good posture, nice and relaxed. Feel comfortable in your legs?
Mm-hmm.
1, separate. Hold it. Hold it there. Boom. Head never moves. Head never moves. Turn. Get there. Get there. Boom. Hold it. Right there. Yeah. Got one last one. Relax the posture, right? Get taller. Butt out. Taller, butt out. Good. Don't feel your quads at all. Nice and relaxed like you're sitting on a chair. Ready? One, separate. Eyes here. Turn it. Turn it. Boom. Hold it right there. This foot doesn't overturn. Okay. All right, good. Grab your back, my man. Good stuff. Let me just do this for you. I know it's hot. A little too hot. So now we try to repeat those same exact movements with the bat in your hand now. Now it should be a little bit easier for you. Now, when you were rotating to the ball with the PVC pipe, did it feel like you were using your arms?
No.
No. What did it feel like you were using?
Maybe my hip.
That's it. So when you grab your bat now, don't go arms. Just land and turn, 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 and the barrel's gonna get to the ball. Okay? Here we go. Just go right back up the middle with it, right? Alright. See, remember the knuckles? We talked about the knuckles already. Right, so I want you to be bat on the shoulder for now and just fix up this grip right there. Look how it relaxes your arms. Now your hands go up a little bit and that's it. Easy. When you load, we get here. You don't want to start here because then when you load, you're up here, overdoing it. So bat on your shoulder, nice and relaxed. Get that grip. Feel the wrist just like that. Okay? And now get the hands up. A little bit of bat movement. Butt out, chest over. That's it. Hold it right there. I want to see if you're in a good balanced position. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Now let's go load, one, and separate two. So we've hinged into the back hip, and then we separate on two. Okay? Ready? Hinge, separate. Hold it here. Don't lose your bat. Hold it up there. Okay? Boom. Right there. Okay? Butt out, chest over. Now when I say swing, you're not going to step again. You're going to rotate. Eyes right here. Turn. 1, 2. Give me a 2-second pause after your swing. Okay? Here we go. Nice and relaxed. Check that foot. Make sure that foot is at the same spot every time. Chest over a little bit, butt out. All right. Good. Good. Nice and relaxed. Don't be stiff. Be loose. Be lazy with your arms. Lazy with your upper body. Lazy with it. Lazy. Easy, right? 1, separate. 1, lift, butt lift, separate. Hold it there. Okay, hold it. Go. Keep your eyes right here after contact, okay? Eyes never move, head never moves. Check your feet, make sure everything is perfect. Nice and relaxed. There it is. I like that grip. Now hold it. I just feel like your arms are tight. I feel like you're flexing. I want you to be loose. You know Jeremy Pena? Astro shortstop? If you look at his batting stance, right, he's just lazy with his upper body. Lazy, right? I want you to feel like you're lazy with your arms, lazy with the upper body, just relaxed, okay? Don't be tight, don't be tense, because if you're tight and muscling up, you move slower, all right? When you're about to steal a base, right, do you feel like you're muscling up or do you feel loose? Because you're about to go as fast as you can. So when you swing, you want to swing as fast as you can, so that's why I want you to be loose, okay? Here we go. Check that, make sure everything is perfect. Make sure you're not quad dominant. Lazy upper body. Lazy upper body. Nice and relaxed, no flexing. Good. Lift, lift, separate. Hold it right there. Don't muscle up, don't muscle up. Exactly, hold it there. You're paused right now, but you're not muscling up. Go. Hold it right there. 1, 2. Great stuff, great stuff. Exactly. Every time I see your foot on the 7, behind the line, and at this corner. So that's what I'm looking. I'm looking to see where you start, and I want you to repeat it every time. Okay, here we go. 1, separate. Land it. Butt out and get taller. Butt out, get tall. Butt out, butt out. Exactly. Hold it there. Relax these arms. Go. 1, So, good. Any questions so far? No? Everything makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right, so, you got everything?
Yeah, I get it.
Good. All right, so I'll have you go one more. Lazy with the arms. Don't muscle up. Don't muscle up. Nice and relax. Feel the wrist right there. Now hands up a little bit. Lazy arms. One, separate. Good, restart. When I go one, here's what I want to do. I want to hinge and lift my knee slightly up towards my belly button. Hinge, hinge, and then we separate. So my front shoulder goes back, my hands go back, and my foot gains ground over that too. Okay? So hinge, when I say one, all I want to do is pinch, lift the knee up. When I say two, you separate. Upper body goes back, front foot goes to the two. Here we go. Don't be quad dominant, right? Nice and relaxed. Lazy arms. Nice and relaxed. One lift. One. Separate. Hold it there. Hold it. Go. Okay. One, two. One, two. Okay. Last one. Your back. Earlier, your foot was right here where the two lines meet. Here we go. Butt out. Good posture. Relax your arms. One, one, two. Don't swing on two. Separate on two.
Oh.
Your swing will be a reaction. I just want you to go lift, separate. Here we go. Lift, separate. Separate is here. Your job is to create stretch. Stretch is where you get your power. Okay, reset. Up. There you go. Nice and relaxed. Lift, stretch. Exactly. Hold it right there. Land that heel for me and get to your 50-50. Hold it. Swing. Okay. Eyes right here. All right, not bad, man. Take a little breather. Take a sip of your drink if you need it. I'll keep this on for like the first 2 rounds of flips, and keep it on here for the first 2 rounds of flips. Then we'll get rid of it, and you just try to have muscle memory. Okay, try to feel and be a perfectionist. Every time you step up to the box, get your foot to the same spot every single time. Load it, swing. After your swing, take a look at it. Boom. See where you finished the first time and repeat it over and over and over. Okay. Every time you turn on a baseball game on TV, those guys have the same swing every night. So that's where you create the muscle memory here in practice. Okay. So now we switch up the view a little bit, guys. I'm gonna squeeze right by you, brother. Thank you. All right, we switch up this view real quick. We appreciate everybody that's still tuned in right now. Really, really appreciate that. Let's see if we gotta ban anybody from here. Any profanity, we are scanning for any profanity, and we're booting guys out. Sneaker 8G, we're gonna remove that comment. Right, we're gonna remove that comment. And yo, Dream Sports, I see you. What's up? What's up? Big dog balling for life. Just no negativity towards the players. We'll remove that comment. And just if you want to give us some good input, that's always great. We don't want to just freaking have these players see the chat later and then it bothers them. You know what I'm saying? So positivity, baby. I like that comment though. Get loose, absolutely. Big dogs, we definitely agree with you on that one. Gotta be loose when you're swinging it. Gotta be loose when you're swinging it, man. Loosen up. That way you move faster. All right, normal swings. Here we go. One, two. Let's take a look right here. Let's see if we gained ground. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Way better than what you walked in here with. One. Give me a little bit more separation. So I want your upper body right here, the torso, core, hips, to coil back. One, coil back. One, coil back. So the upper body's going back while the lower body goes forward, okay? Here we go. Two-second pause after every swing, nice and relaxed. Feel it in the wrist. Okay, watch this. So when I faked you, you didn't create separation. You dropped your elbow, ready to swing. Create separation. Watch this. One, coach goes here towards me. All I do is separate. I'm not committed to my swing yet. Make sense? Get into a good load, right? Here we go. One, separate. That's it. That's it. That when your foot moves back, watch it. So you blocked yourself off. You have to give yourself room to turn. If you're moving back, now you're not giving yourself that room to rotate. Okay, let me just adjust this real quick. Here we go. Don't drop it. Give me a better coil. I'll go two more. Go a little breather. Make sure you loosen up, right? Stay loose. Good bat movement, nice and relaxed, right? I'm gonna go one more round of 5. Just get loose, and then we'll add some drills to it, okay, to force you to coil back and gain ground a little bit better. Here we go. Nice and relaxed. 1, 2. Soon as I go down with my hand, you lift. Then when I go towards you, you create that separation we talked about, right? Lift, separate. There it is. Great job, great balance. Nice, relax. Tap the back of the plate. Just be in your zone, right? Don't just be a robot and stand right here. Here we go. Butt out a little bit more. Get a little bit taller. Here we go. One lift, separate. One more, one more. One lift. Great stuff, great stuff. All right, now we're gonna add some drills to it. I'll get rid of this mat. Okay, we're gonna add some drills to it. That way we force you to do some of these movements, all right? Now, all the drills we do, we are gonna have different bats, so we can work on your bat speed at the same time. So what bat size are you swinging right now? What is that?
30.
30 drop, what, drop 10?
Yeah.
Drop 10? All right, perfect. So, round 1, you're going to go red and white bat. Round 2, you go with this one, right? Stand on the other side so I can explain. First drill we're going to do, open stance. So with our open stance, I'm trying to get your upper body to coil back a little bit better. So sometimes you just go here, up, land. You kind of drop a little early too, right? So with the open stance, it's going to force you to coil back every time. So you're going to start right here. Aim your knob right where these two square screens meet. You see this right in the middle? See it? Right where these two, yeah, right here. Right where these two screens meet, right here. You're going to aim your knob right there, okay? Right here. Boom. And when I go here, you tilt. When I feed it towards you, you take this knob right to the yellow cone. So your upper body is turning back. 1, turn back, 2. Boom. Okay, perfect balance. If you rotate the hips, it'll be easy to hold your balance. Okay. 1, coil back, turn the hips. Boom. My main goal with this drill, get you to coil back. Get you to go lift, coil back, and then swing. Versus lift, commit. Okay? Here we go. You have 4 swings with that. Get off the white line. Yep. Tilt forward. Yep. Tilt. So start taller. Tilt. Exactly. Again, restart. Tilt. Coil back. So watch this. If you want to hit a shot to the outfield every time, go ahead, get into that same setup. You want to hit a shot to the outfield every time, tilt forward, tilt butt out, chest over, you got to get back here. Stay tilted and get that front shoulder back. You see the knob right here? Right at the cone. You want to hit these shots to the outfield, got to get to that position every time. Okay, here we go. Tilt forward, coil back. Not bad. Eyes on the ball the whole time though, right? You're good. Move it back a little bit more. And back up a little bit. You're good. Right here. Right there. Tilt forward, coil back. Money all day. Tilt forward, coil back. All day, man. Last one. Exaggerate that coil. That way you get that natural launch angle. The ball naturally goes to the outfield. Tilt forward, coil back. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, now, to work on your 1-2. Do you understand what the 1-2 is?
Can you show me?
Yeah, I got you. 1-2 is when you lift, separate.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2. So just to work on that 1-2, we're gonna go with our knob to knee drill. So you're gonna be in your stance, and you're gonna take your wrist to your quad. 1, 2, take a swing. 1, 2, take a swing. Good? Try it. Same bat, right? In your stance. 1, 1, 2. Good. It was a little bit tough for you because look how quad dominant you are. So your back knee is buckling in and out of your foot because you're quad dominant. If you get your butt out and keep this knee slightly inside the back foot, butt out, now it's so easy to just go 1, 2. You can't be quad dominant though. Okay? Here we go. Try it again. All right, hold it. Slightly in and get the butt out more. Now get taller. Yep, good. So it's 1, bring that knob to the knee, separate. Just again, you're here. Could you see your foot right now over your, or is your knee over it?
I can see my foot.
Yeah, but you gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be, yeah, I can kind of see it. No, it has to be clearly. Yep, it's right here. Boom. I'm not quad dominant. I feel my hamstring. I feel the back of my leg instead. Okay, here we go. Get into that back leg right now. Preset it. Preset that back leg right now. Right there. Slightly in, right? Butt out, knob to knee. Butt out, knob to knee. 1, separate. Hold it. Hold it. Get here. Butt out. Boom. Hand it right there. Butt out, butt out, butt out, butt out. Hold it. All right, good. Look at the screen real quick. That's where we need to be. Okay, restart. Stay loose. This drill helps you loosen up too. You don't want to be tight. Be so loose that it's easy for you to go 1, 2. No problem. Okay? Just stay loose, nice and relaxed. Narrow down the stance a little bit. Narrow it down. 1, 1, 2. Okay, and stay in your back leg the whole time. Okay, here we go. Swing as fast as you possibly can, okay? 0 head movement.
He likes to strengthen himself.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he kind of collapses down a little bit. 1, 2. Don't whip the bat over here. Get to that point. Get to that cone right there. Knob to that cone right there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Better balance. Stay loose. Butt out. Stay loose. 1. It's all good. That's why we're doing it. Earlier. 1. You're like this. You can't go knob knee from here. It has to be here. Look at the shape on my back leg. Not here. Boom. Comfortable. I can lift. I can hold it. If I want to, 1. I can hold it a little bit longer. I don't want to be here where I lift and I immediately have to land. Okay? Here we go. Get the butt out a little bit more. Lift. Pretty good. Let's go. 1, 2. Last one. Butt out more. Butt out more. Okay, good. All right, now we go with the light bat. With the light bat, I'm trying to get you to be loose and swing the bat as fast as you can. So now with light bat, you're going right foot on the green. My main goal with this one, just swing the bat fast. 0 head movement, swing the bat fast. So I'm here in a wide stance. I'm going to shuffle, coil, and work down to it as fast as I can and hit a line drive to the screen. Swing as fast as you possibly can, okay? Wider. Shuffle, coil. Come on. Faster, faster. Shuffle. I need a line drive right here. Down to it. Loosen up, loosen up. Get on top. Last one. Your feet are crossed. All right, good. Not bad. Your bat, yours. Normal swings. Your stance, your swing. Normal stance, right? You're losing ground. Gain ground. Gain ground towards me. Butt out, chest over. That's relax. Relax. Make sure that you're going 1, 2. 1, you hinge. 2, you gain ground. That way you have enough room to rotate. Now rotate your hips so fast, right, that you get to your 50-50 and have perfect balance after your swing. If you fire